Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video we'll be looking at the Leaps Octro. I think this lock is basically the same like the Kesso 2000 or very similar to it. It is a high pin count lock with 15 pins. There are 5 in each row and they're oriented on the left, right and top. So looking at the key, we have our cuts for the pins on the left and right and cuts for the top pins. As you can see, these two are max lift pins, so they are not even visible on the key. Let's take a look at the housing, because it is a pretty interesting way how to accommodate the drivers. As you can see, there are 4 slots for 4 Bibles in the housing. The bottom one is of course empty, because there are no pins in there, it's just a piece of metal, brass, I don't know, I guess. But the other ones look like this, and in here the driver with its associated spring rests. You will be able to see the way it's accommodated there when I start gutting this lock. Looking at the plug, there is nothing too interesting. The keyways, there's no wording and there's no over milling or counter milling or anything in the plug chambers, so pretty much your standard plug. Okay, and let's take a look at the pins, because there are many pins, many types of pins in this lock. So for key pins we have either these standard T-shaped pins, nothing too interesting about them. Some of the top pins or top key pins do have like a really sharp lip, so it's easy to overset them. And it's also easy to overset pins that have tapering, or the key pins that have tapering on their top. So for example this one. And I think that's all of the types of the key pins, yeah. And for the drivers, as you can see, these are all joined with their respective springs. So upon closer inspection, maybe you can see that I still don't know if these are T-pins or if there is just tapering, but there is definitely an extra step on the bottom of the pin which binds later as you progress picking this lock, and the result is that you have to pick most of these drivers multiple times, and it's very annoying. This tapering is very effective, and that's what makes this lock pretty annoying to pick, because you just have to be patient. You have to go through all these pins over and over again, basically similar to your Kaba experience, but we can see that there is a reason for why do these pins behave like they do, because of this tapering or this extra step that is present on the bottom of these drivers. So to pick this lock, I was using for tension this Champion wrench. I think it's the thickest one. And for the side pins, my good old trusty Spooks Flex XL and XR. And for the top pins, I used this multi-pick PN44, the one that has a flat top. So it was a little bit easier to find these top pins, but it still was quite challenging. Well, the picking strategy is basically be patient, and what I want to say is that the binding order is not that strict like in something like a Kaba. You can definitely set some pins sooner than they are really binding, and you have some leeway in terms of how you approach picking this lock. And I did not even get like a complete isolation of the sides, so the right side was isolating first, that's for sure, but then I kept jumping from left to top, so it was not really like it isolated all of these sides, definitely not. Maybe it was just because I don't know, I wasn't using enough tension, but trust me, I was using a lot of it. That's what I recommend for picking this lock. But yeah, it just behaved this way. So it was kinda sloppy, the whole pick. And yeah, but this is a pretty challenging lock, so you have to be patient and just keep clicking and be careful not to overset stuff. Yeah, that sounds like a real pro tip, but that's what it is. You might have to spend some time with this lock if you want to pick it, especially if it's an older one, because then the tapering effect gets even more pronounced. Anyway, that's I think all I wanted to say. So let's go ahead and get this lock picked. Okay, here we go. Key works. Perfect. And let's start by going clockwise, and we will start on the right side. So nothing on 1 or 2. 3 is binding, click there. 4 as well. Click there. 5, a little click. Back to the beginning, nothing on 1 or 2. 3 is binding again. Or is it? I don't think so. But I think 2 on the left is binding. Okay, we'll click out of him. Back to the right side, nothing on 1 or 2. 3 is good. Click on 4. Another click on 3. 4 is good. And nothing on 5. Back to the beginning. Okay, click on 4. Back to 1. Nothing there. I'll click on 2. 3 is binding. Actually, it does not want to be set. I think I got him. 4 is binding again. Click on him. And a little click on 5. And click out of 2 on the left. And also a little click out of 1 from the left. Okay, let's try the right side again. Nothing on 1 or 2. 3 is binding again. Okay, I think I got something out of him. 4 should be good. 5, little click. I'll click on 4 and 5. Click on 1 on the left. Click on 2 on the right. 3, 4. Okay, 5 is binding again. Click there. And little clicks out of the other pins on the right side. Okay, click on 5. I think I feel a little co-rotation. So let's try the left side. 1, click there. Click on 2. And another one on 1. See, there's so many of these little clicks because of the tapering. Okay, nothing on 5. 1, 2, 3, good. 4 and 5. Okay, I think I will move to the top pins now. Let's see what happens. Okay, 1 is binding. Click on 1 is good. 2 is springy. 3 little click. Another one on 1. click on 2, another click on 3, 4 is loose. Okay, let's try the left side again. Click on 1 and 2. Click on 5. And the left side is silent now, so back to the top we go. We'll click on 1. Click on 2. Click on 4, I think. Back to the left. Click on 1. Click on 4. I need to go back to the top, unfortunately, because these pins are so tapered. 1 and 2 are good. 3 was binding, got something out of him. 4 should be good. Click on 5, okay. Click on 1. Okay, I think the top is pretty much set now. Of course this pin might drop, but at least for now. Okay, let's check the left side. Click on 1, and that's the last pin. Okay, my fingers hurt from this. And now for the interesting part, because gutting this log is not a simple task, so I didn't do it like ever. Let me just switch to autofocus and see what we can do here. Okay, so first there's a circle in there, so we need to remove that. Should not be too hard. He wants to go off by himself. Okay, circlip. Then we can see that there's another sort of like circlip in here, but it just comes apart by itself. So these two parts can be separated pretty easily. So let's put them here. Okay, and now, as you can see from the back, we have 4 Bibles in here. Let's call them Bibles, I think they are. Where's some hook, anything. Okay, so the pins, or the driver pins, are contained with their springs in these 3 Bibles, and the bottom one should be empty. So I wonder if I can just push this out. I can. Okay, so I will keep this here, or here, doesn't matter. And now we should try to push out the other Bibles that actually do contain pins. So first we will rotate the core like this, let's say, so nothing comes falling, hopefully, and give it a little. Okay, I can already see that the top Bible did move a little, so I wonder if I can just start pulling it out with tweezers. I can. Okay, so we have our top pins coming, so let's see where we will put them. I might actually speed up this part. I will just show you one side and then I will speed it up. Okay, so does not want to come out too much. Come on, buddy. Okay, perfect. So we have pin number 5 already with its spring. So this is the top pin. So let's just put it on the top in chamber 5. And pretty much this is what I will be doing for the next maybe 10 minutes, maybe less. Okay, we have number 4. Three, 2, 1. Top pins on top. And using the same method, I will try to sort of knock out another Bible. Okay, this one is sort of coming out. Oh, I got him. So this is actually which side? This is the left side, right? Yeah. So I'll put the left side under it, because I did it second. A little bit more pull. Okay. Alright, I think I will speed up this part just a little bit until we get to the key pins, because that's where I can fail as well. So see you in a moment. Okay, and now we should be able to remove this, but the thing is that some of these key pins fell out from the plug and now they are filling basically this space. So I need to find a way how to just push them back in. Maybe a flag could work. It's best to keep the core like this, I think. Maybe now. Okay, it's coming out. Perfect. We have it. And now comes the annoying process of getting the key pins out. So speeding up the video again. See you in a while. Perfect, we have it. So this is just straight up a mess. I will make some, I will tidy it up for the introduction, but for now I'm just happy I managed to cut the lock without damaging it or breaking it. We'll see about the reassembly later. Anyway, just a little close up on the pins. If you want, you can count. There should be 30 pins in there. As I said, I will tidy up for the first part, and the Bibles with the plug, silver clips, and that's pretty much it for this video, guys. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Have a nice day and see you with the next video. Bye.